They still think of the past. And too many fullness. Day after day. Misery. And too many fullness. Day after day. Your passion, take it from me. I swear to you, when to make yourself happy. Your passion, I swear to you, when to make yourself a hero. Without flowers, forget what they've wept for day after day. Without flowers blossom in the stream of tears, they still think of the past. And too many fullness, day after day. Misery. And too many fullness, day after day. Your passion, take it from me. I swear to you, when to make yourself happy. Your passion, I swear to you, when to make yourself a hero. Without flowers, forget what they've wept for day after day. Without flowers blossom in the stream of tears, they still think of the past. And too many fullness, day after day. Misery. And too many fullness, day after day. Your passion, take it from me. I swear to you, when to make yourself happy. Your passion, I swear to you, when to make yourself a hero. Without flowers, forget what they've wept for day after day. Without flowers blossom in the stream of tears, they still think of the past. And too many fullness, day after day. Misery. And too many fullness, day after day. Your passion,
What is good, people? It is the KOA podcast. I am Sasuke the Savage. He is everything animated. He is C Tactics. What is good, people? On this fine night.
Hello.
We all heaven sent. Even you,
heaven sent.
even midnight
Even
was heaven
SUKUNA.
sent. Even the Crepin Storm was heaven sent.
Oh my god.
QRW6
Whoa.
too.
Last week you were in the Matrix, Ben. Now you're in. What is this? Some kind of like acid trip? What is this?
No, I'm within the PlayStation 3.
Oh.
I was gonna say the Gojo's box.
Oh, what isn't that just like a bunch of skeletons?
I mean, that just might just be one section of it. What if there's like a section that's like more chill?
Yeah, just like looks like a 2007 PS3 loading screen or whatever.
Whatever brings you comfort. Is
All
this
right.
streamed on just YouTube or Twitch? This is just on YouTube. YouTube is
Just on YouTube. Hello, Ian, Cartoons, Lycos, David, and Animancer. Hello, everybody. Welcome on into the King of Anime podcast. How's everybody doing today?
I doing very good. I spent most of my day watching anime, which I haven't done in such a long time. I watched the first 6 episodes of Journal with Witch, which this may be a controversial take, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I think it's better than Jujutsu Kaisen season 3.
Oh, damn.
Now that being said, I fucking hate Jujutsu Kaisen season 3. So
that's good. That's good. And you, Sasuke?
Well, it's been an interesting weekend I had. I don't know why. I had this big urge to watch Attack on Titan. Probably because I never rewatched it all in totality. Like, I watched the first season of Attack on Titan, read it, and then was weekly with it for the longest time since like season 2 and beyond. So I started rewatching Attack on Titan. I'm up to it's great. I'm up to season 3 right now, like episode 4 or something like that. But I've been having a good time. I've been streaming my live reaction to it. There's somebody in my chat who's never seen it ever, which has been interesting because we've all been, trying to be spoiler free with it so he can have maximum enjoyment. It was
I was watching it with you.
Yeah. Everybody knows the big moment in AOT, the traitor reveal. It was funny because of how casual that moment is. He actually missed it in real time because they say Reiner says what he says. I'm the armor titan. He's a colossal titan. Blah blah blah. And they keep going and talking. And then he goes in the chat. Hey, the way he's talking, it sounds like he's one of the titans. And then I was like, I was like, I went like this. I went, I'm gonna go back for you, okay? Listen closely. So that was fun. That was fun.
This is like me with Unlimited Blade Works trying to figure out what's his face was.
Who Archer was.
Yeah, who Archer. Look, who's Archer? It's Rem's dad. I'm so stupid. Or Reen's dad, not Rem. Sorry. But yeah, that was fun. We also watched JJK Steel Ball Run episode 1 together. That was fun.
I did not know that was a part of the Jujutsu Kaisen universe, but I guess it's a crossover.
Oh yeah. That was like a 50-minute episode. I guess
it was a good first episode.
I guess we can already just like go into the news a little bit, just because with that in particular.
Do you want me to do the jingle?
Yeah, you can go
jingle
ahead and do that.
Here's the sub and never give you the blues.
Now let's get ready for the KOA.
Okay, so apparently, so we got that episode of Steel Ball Run. It's an ONA, so it's not on TV. Original network animation, I think that's what it stands for. But we got that big episode, and we don't know when the next episode is going to be. The director apparently has said, we'll see when asked like when we're going to get another episode. So
oh my god, so that was it?
For now, yeah.
Man, they really walked up to that guy and they're like, "Listen, we can't produce the next episode for like another year and a half, but we can't tell them. Can you say it, please?"
How do we tell them?
We just gotta give him a nice little smooch.
That guy had to deliver the bad news. I feel so sorry for that guy. He definitely got trounced.
Oh, for sure. Man. Well, people will be talking about that first episode for a while, if nothing else.
Hey, we could talk about it next week. I didn't even think about that, but
Yeah,
It's pretty
I
good.
haven't seen it yet.
it's,
I mean,
it's not the
it's
first time
different.
it's not the first time we've seen something like this though. So
I mean, it's JoJo, so
It's JoJo and it's a Western. And it's a fucking race. I mean, it's just so many different things and all kinds of craziness within it. And there's a guy with gold grills and teeth, and
Oh, yeah.
and there's a guy in a wheelchair, and yeah, it's out there. Really cool.
yeah, we're taking it back with Hamon. So I
That
don't.
too.
Oh, really?
no
Hamon's
stands.
back?
Mhm.
We're in
Wow.
a time period of we're in the 1800s, the late 1800s. I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
Yeah, 1890.
Yeah, so we're getting like the ancestors of characters like Dio, Abdul, Joe Stars. So yeah, it took a completely different turn from the other parts. We're not going forward; we're going backwards.
It's very litty like a titty.
Oh no.
As I did not want to hear again.
Ah, how we miss that? Not. Let me see. I think I had some reference of news here, maybe.
You have constant
No.
news.
No, there's really nothing else. There's a lot of stuff about Steel Ball Run, but yeah, literally just what you said. The second episode of Steel Ball Run has not finished production yet. That's insane.
Yep.
It's gonna take a. This reminds me of like Fate, Strange Fake. They released like episode 0 like 2 or 3 years ago, and for just years they were just like, when's episode 1 coming out? I don't know. And then they randomly drop it like 2 years later. And they're like, when's episode 2 coming out? Soon?
Yeah.
Maybe? And now
Yeah.
it's just finally started airing this season.
Yeah. I haven't watched the episode lately. I think I got up to like episode 6 or something like that. I've been enjoying it, even though I don't know what's going on at all.
Yeah,
I watched a few episodes. The animation's stellar. It was great from what I remember. But I think other news, Sea Tactics take it away with Chainsaw Man rumors. Ooh.
It's not really rumors. I mean, tomorrow, by 11 a.m. tomorrow morning, Chainsaw Man Part 2 will be over. Or will the entire series be over? Now we're getting a Part 3. There's a lot of delusional people out there that think the series is going to end, but there is I don't think any of you guys know jack shit about Chainsaw Man Part 2, correct?
No, I know a little bit, but continue.
The furthest I got was what you showed me, the Rize Arc movie. That's about all I know.
That's so funny. That's so funny because that arc is so important right now. But yeah, so it's ending tomorrow. Last week or a couple weeks ago, 231 came out. So the next chapter, the last chapter, will be 232, and or maybe it's 233. I forget what the fucking numbers are at this point. But anyways, the most recent chapter came out, and at the very end of it, like the first hour it was released, it said final chapter on March 24th. and then like the next day they changed that to be continued. And so everyone's like, oh my god, like what does this mean? Is it actually ending for real or is it not? Since then, Shonen Jump, Viz Media, Shonen Jump is just the entire announcement of this series ending is so mixed, because Shonen Jump will have out a tweet. Let me try to find it. I don't know if I can, but basically they came out and they said next week is the conclusion to Chainsaw Man, and then they came out like literally the same day, hours later, tune in to the finale of Chainsaw Man. So there's like no clear consistency. And somebody asked Viz Media, and Viz Media was like, we can confirm it's ending, but there's more details to go along with that. And there are no details any more details we need to know, because they already announced the International Assassins arc, which will be the sequel to the Reze arc movie. So that's already been announced. There's literally nothing else. Like, if the series is ending, what more details do you need? It's over. So
they're bringing back a crowd favorite.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, I definitely think this is them trying to garner more attention to Chainsaw Man with the
Thank you.
will they, won't they end it type of thing. It's just a marketing tactic.
Let me tell you, as a Chainsaw Man channel, there's like a couple of, we'll say, groups out there that are just like, there's no reason for a Chainsaw Man Part 3. It's over. Like, come on, guys, why do you got to do this?
While looking into the camera. It's over, guys. Game over, man. Game over.
It's going to end horribly. We're all screwed. Because like right now, there's no conclusions right now in Chainsaw Man Part 2. So like, if it's going to end next chapter, no character is getting a conclusion. None. So
wow.
Part 3 is happening. This is what Fujimoto likes to do. He likes to drum up.
Don't you mean Gege Akutami?
Well, technically, Tatsuki Fujimoto is Gege Akutami, but
Okay.
But Gege Akutami is his alter ego.
Gotcha.
He was Fujimoto first.
My mistake.
Yeah. He pulls a ripcord in his chest, and then he turns into Gege Akutami, like Chainsaw Man.
That's
Is
pretty
that how he
scary.
does it?
Yeah. And then he says some crazy shit like, I'm my own little sister or something like that. Which, by the way, he put out a new tweet on his little sister account where he praised that movie Hoppers or whatever. So
The Pixar movie.
yeah. Which, if you didn't know, EA, his official Twitter account is him impersonating his own little sister that doesn't exist.
Gege Akutami?
Tatsuki Fujimoto.
Oh, Tatsuki Fujimoto. Sorry. Talking back and forth.
Which
He does that? That's kind of weird.
he's fucking batshit. You know, another neat story about Tatsuki Fujimoto is that he and his girlfriend had a couple of goldfishes. One for her, one for him. And his girlfriend's goldfish died, so he ate it.
Like, for real?
Yeah, as a romantic gesture. Which, if you know anything about his works, that is so Fujimoto. Might as well turn that into a short story.
I mean, this guy literally is Chainsaw Man.
He's literally dingy.
He's literally dingy.
He's literally dingy. Let's hope he doesn't do anything else that's incriminating.
God, let's hope he doesn't have a computer filled with certain
Yeah.
stuff. Jesus.
Right. He sure has the potential for that. But
Oh boy. Send your thoughts and prayers out to Tatsuki Fujimoto at weird.sisteraccount.com. What?
I have a video to show you, EA, that'll make you really love Tatsuki Fujimoto.
All right, I'll check that out.
Here is an alleged video. It's like 20 seconds of Fujimoto trying to levitate.
Oh, this is him? This is the dude?
We think. There's no confirmation.
Some random guy on the internet, we're saying that it's him.
That's this video is like mega viral. This would be him though, definitely.
It's not playing for me for some reason. Okay, that's weird. I'll check that out later.
Plus, he looks like Denji, so in the video, so it all checks out.
Oh man.
But yeah, I put out a video today where I was like, listen, I'm gonna break this all down for you, okay? It's getting a part 3. Calm down. It's okay. So there's that. Also, they dropped new visuals for One Piece for the new season that's coming out in a couple weeks.
Oh yeah, season 2.
Yeah, they dropped Gerd.
Can you believe that they finally have a season 2 for One Piece? And the first One Piece was like 20 years.
Yeah. I remember all the Twitter accounts, like all the media accounts were like, One Piece ends its first season after 1,269 episodes. Very nice. But yeah, this new season will be for the Elbaf arc, which is the final arc of One Piece.
Which final, and then it's going to take 1,000 episodes to finish the final arc.
Yeah, it's been about 1.5 years, maybe 2 years since it started, so...
Yeah, I'd be curious to see if One Piece ends in our lifetime.
I think it will.
I mean,
he seems to be coming to the end.
I feel like it has to. I mean, nobody in here is older than Oda.
That's true.
Oda's a 500-year-old dragon lolly.
We gotta go to the bottom of the ocean with everybody that's trying to go down there to get the true meaning of the One Piece.
Oh, you know what's really cool is that Oda has a podcast on a certain streaming site with the guy who plays Luffy in the live action.
Really?
Yeah, it's I think it's like 6 episodes. And I've never seen him do anything like that before. So you don't get to see his identity or anything like that. I think it's an audio podcast or something.
Okay.
Or maybe they just focus on Luffy guy. I forget his name.
Luffy guy.
Yeah, Luffy guy. I mean, he's basically Luffy, so it all works out.
I'm going to be king of the pirates.
Yeah, so there's lots of like cool little like One Piece news this week. For anyone who's like really big fans of that. I'm so excited for the next season. It's like Elbaf is so fucking cool. You actually would really love Elbaf EA because Elbaf is like this Viking setting.
Ooh.
And
It
there's
already
like
does sound great, yeah.
yeah, like so these characters I sent, they're like giants. Like how like Dory and Bragi in season 2.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Well, fun. Shall be fun. Is there anything else before we get into Nakama Club?
I don't know. I don't think so. Shenmue 3 is coming to the Switch too.
Oh, okay. Didn't that game already come out?
It
like
did,
a
and
long time ago?
it was like they came out like 10 years ago almost.
That's what I thought.
The whole thing was like everyone was like, "Oh my god, Shenmue 3, it's going to be the finale." And he comes out with Shenmue 3. It was like 20 years. Like he's doing interviews like this is the game that I wanted to make for so long and finally I get to do it. It comes out and it's the worst game in the series. It's effectively a filler part of the story where nothing happens. He just wastes it.
I heard it was so bad.
It is very like same controls too. It's just it looks slightly better. Crazy.
That is crazy, man.
Can't wait to play it.
On the Switch 2?
On the Switch 2, my favorite console of all time, Switch 2.
The best.
Around.
Nothing's gonna ever keep you down, Switch 2.
Also, let's see here. What else do we got? Dorohedoro, second season. Someone's streaming the creditless opening and ending. Is that next season?
I feel like it is next season, but
Okay.
we don't care about Dorohedoro season 2, right, Satsuki?
Maybe for a little bit of it, but yeah, that series kind of takes its foot off the gas after a certain point.
Damn.
That's a
Well,
shame.
can't wait to talk about it. It's gonna be great. Just like
You're going to be
Switch
talking
2.
about your girl Aoi, or however you say her name, the muscly gal.
Satsuki's gonna hate me
No
for this,
way.
but I still have yet to complete Dorohedoro.
You're fine.
It was part of our deal.
Yeah. Now Satsuki gets my soul.
Oh,
You ready to
okay.
have his soul?
Yeah.
He's just like, yeah, sure.
All right.
Also, big news: Fire Force season 3, episode 23 is out. One of the greatest anime ever created. It's back for episode 23 of season 3. I've ran out of stories at this point. I'm just trolling.
You're just stretching at this point. Okay, sounds good. Well, now that we're done with the news today, we will discuss the final episode of season 1 of Kaguya-Sama. This is episode 12, and it went out with a bang, literally, because of all the fireworks. You see what I did there?
Boo!
Yeah.
No, I saw
yeah,
what you did there.
That was great. That was really. I like that.
I'm glad you all are good at lying. But yeah, this is the conclusion of season 1. I'm finally able to say that I watched all of season 1, not at gunpoint, because
Is that another joke?
I mean,
Or do you have a gun
Apparently-
behind you right now?
no, I don't have a gun behind me right now. I'm blinking twice. Help. Help.
You just see the laser cannon from Repo fire off and evaporate EA.
Oh my god. but no. Essentially, this episode was good old Kaguya wanting to go to the fireworks. She got her heart ripped out and stepped on by her own parents and family.
And spat on and shat on
Spat on and shat on.
and vomited.
Shanked a couple of times, just took a knife and just slit it, just did this repeatedly to it. Put it through the meat grinder. I mean, I could go on. But yeah, poor old Kaguya was just so upset that she became bedridden to where she was just crying in her kimono in her bed, her giant bed that's like, I don't even know what size that is, but it's a giant ass bed. I think it's even bigger than a California king.
That's
So.
that's a you are poorer than me. bed.
She, for as rich as she is, she sure ain't happy.
I wonder what
I
that
wonder-
means.
Yeah, I wonder if there's some symbolism there.
Nah, couldn't be.
Has all the money in the world, but can't do anything, nor can she go anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, she is the cage bird, so to speak. But good thing she does have her friend and confidant Hayasaka, who cheers her up by because one of the things that she was also distraught about was the fact that she wasn't able to connect with Shirogane. But Hayasaka assures her that the time that they've had apart from each other was still going to benefit her in the end, because that's going to pile up, make them both miss each other, and that's going to make Shirogane make a drastic move, which we saw was 100% accurate, because Shirogane, he gets into prince mode and tries to save Kaguya from the clutches of her confinement.
I'm here to save you, baby.
On his bike.
Come on, ride on my bike. I got you.
So yeah, Shirogane goes to Kaguya. Kaguya decides that she's going to sneak out with Hayasaka's help, who has this whole thing planned already, because she has the Kaguya wig stashed somewhere. Puts that on.
Has she pretended to be her in the past?
Probably. I mean, I wouldn't put it past her.
She just looks in the mirror and goes, "I'm Kaguya-Sama."
This maid is pretty capable, so like espionage,
And
murder,
Kaguya.
whatever you need, she'll do. This is part of the job.
She's your.
Oh my god.
I would say more Fiona, because Fiona's like the one who could do everything, with the exception of confess.
Yeah. True.
Man, I still need to watch that other season.
Yeah, I still haven't
Same.
watched it either.
I want to rewatch the movie. The movie is. I love the movie.
Ooh, yeah. What is it called? Like White Castle?
Yeah, it's called
Your-
Harold and
your-
Kumar
Harold
Go to
and
White
Yor
Castle.
go to White Castle.
Wait,
I wonder if
I'm sorry.
anyone in here knows this movie.
Seriously, we're such a bunch of movie boomers. But Kaguya does sneak out. She does her best Tarzan impression, and gets out the window. Gets in a taxi cab and goes. And then, of course, the cliche, she's going this way, and Shiragani's going the other way. They just miss each other. Makes it all the way to the fireworks as she's running in her kimono and her wonderful wooden slippers. Those never seem comfortable. Women's feet always get broke wearing those things in anime. I tell you what.
yeah.
So I can't imagine
those weird ass clogs.
Yeah. So then she runs all the way over, and it's like, yeah, everything's over. Everything's done. You can go home now. Be sure to collect all your trash and get the fuck out of here. And she just breaks down and cries.
The people who arranged that
thing.
festival did that just so they could fuck with Kaguya. Like it had to be like this festival. Like the festival had to be made by like Eddie from Ed and Eddie. Because how the hell did they shut it down that quick? Like it wasn't even just like, okay, people going home. It was dead ass nothing there. It was just like it was completely void. It's like it was like made out of cardboard or whatever. Then the wind blew it away, and they were like, all right,
Oh my God.
we scanned them. Let's go.
You remember all those years
Like the
ago?
moon landing.
Well,
Yes, like the
I was
moon
gonna say
landing.
I was gonna say the moon landing, but I was gonna say, remember all those years ago? It was very recent where somebody did like the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and they scammed a bunch of people going to that.
And then there was like a plate of chocolate, and then unenthusiastic workers there, just like,
That's what it was. That's what that festival was. It's like, here's some fireworks. It was like one firework, and it was lit by
it's a
Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
sparkler. It's a
It's a
sparkler
sparkler.
on a like a big screen or something. Ooh. With
Put on
sound
your 3D
effects.
goggles. You could see it. It looks even crazier when you wear them.
Got sound effects on their
That's it.
sound effects on their phone from YouTube that they just put on a boombox.
All right, this party's over, and everybody's just leaving. This fucking thing sucks. What was that? I don't know what that was, but that was lame
What
as
was that?
hell.
What was that music festival that they or maybe it was a con or something like that where they went to it and there was like a bounce house that was like half deflated or something. And it was like
no.
it was like this big scam or whatever.
Was it the same thing? Was it the Willy Wonka thing?
No.
No.
If he's talking
No,
about a
it's-
con, like,
It was a con or a music festival.
I don't remember, but that just sounds like another one of those rip-off sort of things. Come to this convention. It's so great. Pay $30, get into the door, and it's just a singular bounce house deflated.
That's literally what it was. It was like nothing was there besides this bounce house.
Oh my God, that's
I don't think it's
That's
it.
hilarious.
But I was thinking when you said, I was thinking about the Ja Rule thing, but I don't think that's what you're talking about.
Ja Rule.
Yeah.
He did something, or did somebody use his name?
No, it was him.
Oh my
Aw.
God, no!
Oh, not Ja Rule.
Didn't he used to like work for Subway at a point?
Maybe. I'm not sure. I wouldn't be surprised.
Like he hit such rock bottom that he was making sandwiches for people.
Hey, a paycheck's a
You gotta do what
paycheck.
you gotta do. Exactly.
True. Especially
Um,
if you're not getting them royalties.
but yeah. So after the festival plan fails, Kaguya retreats into an alley in a corner. She needs to be careful of that, by the way. Just because
Oh my God.
that's how Batman's parents died. I don't think rich people should be going in alleys. That's
Oh my
probably
god.
where you should not go.
Right. Rich people in back alleys are like a no-go. It's essentially like that's a death sentence right there. They don't no, they do care that you're rich. That's why they kill you.
Yeah.
Like, is that another rich person? Yeah, rich person, go in the back alley. Go, go, go.
There's just a whole bunch of people just like, I've been waiting for this. Someone bananas.
Yeah.
Do it.
She gets back there, she's upset. She has the whole I really, really, really wanted to see fireworks. And who comes to her rescue? Good old Shirogane.
Yeah. Good kid.
I thought it was John Cena.
Well, he just came out of nowhere. That would be a twist amongst all twists.
She's like, I wanna go to the fireworks. The John Cena comes out of nowhere, blasting his theme song. Are you sure about that? Gives her an attitude adjustment.
He gives her an attitude adjustment. You can't
Puts her in
see
the-
me.
Puts her in the STFU.
Takes off the little armband, throws it into the crowd. Goes between and does you can't see me, goes turnbuckle, and then just boom right on her chest.
I mean, that'll make the festival more memorable. For sure.
Well, while this is all happening, Shirogane, Chika, and Ishigami are just staring at it in horror. They're like, what the fuck is happening? Why is John Cena doing this?
You were a real American hero, John Cena.
And that's when
Look
he
what
does.
you've done.
And that's when he just randomly starts talking to Chinese.
Being cheating.
While eating an ice cream.
Wrong country, John Cena.
John Cena, stop.
Ni hao.
Different country. And he goes, oh, wrong script, sorry. And he just runs away. And that's what transitioned into, like, I want that to be canon in this episode now.
Yeah, no, that's canon. That happened. So after that happened,
John Cena exits stage right.
yeah. So after that
He
happened,
says it's Snagglepuss.
Shirogane takes Kaguya's hand, or battered hand, and he goes, I'll make your day better. Let's go see the fireworks together. And
She's got a black eye. Where are we going?
no
She's looking
more.
like Chopper in One Piece after he goes looking for the mushroom.
Get into this car. Okay.
And then they get like the coolest cab driver ever, which was the one that we saw earlier, and they made it a note to say that he's one of the 4 ramen kings that we seen prior to this, and he's
That was
like
the Undertaker.
That was the Undertaker. The Undertaker was driving.
"Hmm." And then once Shirogane is like, all right, we need to go to Chiba, step on it. He's like, fuck yeah, let's do it. And he just
Don't tell
breaks.
no one about this.
Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna. I hope they paid him good because he just risked his career for no reason. So yeah, he books it. They end up being able to see the fireworks in the cab, and Kaguya is really happy, but not because she's looking at the fireworks, but because she gets
Because she's got a concussion.
Oh, that too, because her head is throbbing. She mistakes it with her heartbeat, but she also is looking at the face of the man she loves.
Ooh woo.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that was a beautiful scene, though.
Mhm.
Absolutely beautiful. And it was like, oh, so wholesome.
Oh.
And then we cut into second semester where everybody is not wanting to run into each other and turn into asterisks and triangles and cubes. I
Yeah.
was literally
And
like, what the
airplanes.
fuck is happening? In airplanes, they were that goddamn kids show. Do you remember that kids show? It was like a CG show where they had faces on the airplanes.
I think I know what you're talking about, but I wouldn't know.
Hold
the
on, let
name.
me see. Kids show.
From what I hear, that
Faces
would
on
that kids show was the
planes.
inspiration for Oshinoko.
We don't talk about that show.
JJ the jet plane.
Okay, never mind. I don't know what you're talking about. Leave.
Okay. Well, it's been a long time, but you know what? Now
You fucked up the camera, yay. I have it to a set, and now when you leave, it looks all. Oh well. Well now, okay, wait. He has to turn on his camera because now I'm in his position. Okay, there we go. We're back.
Wait, if EA is not in his position, who's in EA's position, or who's in Satsuki's position?
If you're here, then that means
Did EA leave and screw everything up?
yeah.
I always do. I mean, it just happens.
Now his camera isn't starting.
Well, no, my camera's here.
Oh wait, maybe it's me. Wait, do you see a C?
I do not. It's loading. This is. I love this. Failed to start
Well-
camera.
Well, one thing
Well, I'm just
one thing
I'm just
can't
gonna
be
be
certain. This is a podcast.
hold on. Let me try. Let me see. Exit and turn it back on.
Satsuki wasn't kidding. I love this.
Might want to leave and come back. I think he died.
What happened? He just.
The
Oh,
what the
there it
absolute
is.
fuck?
There it is.
All right, am I here?
Yeah, you're here. Sorry, I didn't know.
That was a
I didn't-
joke too far. I'm
I didn't,
sorry.
I didn't know my mean words would would do that much damage.
I know. You're like, fuck JJ the jet plane. this is what came of it. Oh man. Well,
We gotta have like a next week's like layout has to be themed in that show now. We gotta have like airplanes everywhere.
Oh, I could do something like that.
oh my god.
But yeah, Shirogane is cringing because some of the words he said were kind of like cheesy, you could say, but not that I don't think Kaguya mind based on her reaction to it. They're just
in all secret. Women love cheesy.
when they like you, yeah.
Oh sure, no, don't get me wrong. If you're a creep and you're just like, I want to touch, yeah, they're not going to think that that's cute.
Yeah.
If they actually like you and you go in hard with the, did it hurt, baby? Did what hurt? When you fell from heaven, you know, something like that, and you know they become putty in your hands.
Yeah.
What if at that same time you have a stroke?
What?
Just
Like me-
middle, like in the
Middle of saying it.
yes, just
Did it hurt? Did what hurt?
just dies.
Hello.
That's a hell
What
of
happened?
that's a hell of a punchline.
Yeah, I know, right?
Will she like you then?
Yeah, will she like me if I'm dead?
How to flirt like Takaba.
Have stroke.
My God.
But yeah, they're both embarrassed because of how close they got and yada yada yada. So they're kind of back to the default settings in terms of how they interact with each other, being avoidant. They did actually like touch chests
Butts.
and
They touch tips.
yeah. And Kaguya's apologizing because she has like the broom to Shirogane's chest, and she says something like, "Oh, sorry, that must have been painful or something. And Shirogane has this thing in his mind where Kaguya is reprimanding him by saying that was painfully embarrassing. So because she says his trigger word, his brain goes completely out of whack, and then he starts running away like a teenage girl,
like a scalded dog.
Yeah.
And then she's chasing after him, going, "Wait, I have something to tell you, President."
Yeah, Kaguya has a great form. Deceptively fast.
He just keeps running. I love how when basically the other members were cockblocking and they didn't even know it, their representation was getting shot down like a biplane, with the cannons and everything. Ishigami's just like, I'm going home. He's used to this by now. But Chika, she sounded like she was like throwing up when she was crying.
Yeah, because they don't know what's going on. They just see them all like getting close to each other and then just going parallel to each other. So Chika's like,
imagine seeing that.
Chika's like, oh shit, so we're playing the game. And then Ishigami, I don't know what he was thinking, but he was like, okay, let me follow whatever they're doing. And then they're like, Ishigami, what the fuck, bro? They treat Ishigami like Meg from Family Guy. Not as bad, but similar.
They really do. They basically, instead of saying "shut up, Meg," they go, "Ishigami, shut the fuck up and get out of here." Poor Ishigami.
I guess I'll just go home and dive in.
I guess I'll just go home and jack off and
then,
to the sound of running water.
Just talk to my subreddits again. r/incel.
You know what's funny is watching the series again reminded me that Chika Fujiwara actually exists, and her name is Kyle's McGiles.
Oh my God.
Well, it's funny you say that, see, because I asked this question to Decrepit Storm one time, and he answered the question. I said, if you had to assign members of the student council to the KOA podcast, who would be who? I want you to take the guess on what Decrepit Storm, what character he assigned us to.
Satsuki would be Kaguya or Hayasaka. I can't figure out which.
We're just talking about the student council here.
Okay, wait. So who's all in the student council?
Kaguya, Chika, Shirogane, Ishigami.
I would be Ishigami. EA would be Shirogane. Satsuki would be I guess Kaguya.
So according to Decrepit Storm, I'm Kaguya, you're Shirogane, EA's Chika.
I thought for sure I'd be Ishigami, but okay. I think I'm flattered.
I mean, I'm pretty flattered myself. I'm like the best character in the show, so I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Because that's
little dance.
I have my own little dance. I have my smooth, wonderfully detailed, animation end credits, and I help raise people.
Yeah,
because that's I raise that kid out there.
You're a ramen connoisseur too.
You gotta get a ribbon to wear on your head.
Oh my God. And then when I get insulted and I start crying, I have to sound like I'm dying when I run away.
Since this is your first time watching this ever, EA, how did you feel about Kaguya-Sama just from the first season? Were you surprised by anything? Did it move you? What's your thoughts?
It definitely showed me a bunch of those memes that were made famous for this season, for damn sure. Especially the Chika, I raised that boy out there, when they were doing the whole sports thing and whatnot. And then I think there was one where Kaguya is like staring at Chica's boobs, and it's like doing the whole Internet Explorer versus Google Chrome, that kind of meme and whatnot. But I think overall that this was fun. I definitely can see why people like this series. It's funny. It's I would say, it's definitely kind of got the formulaic kind of stance to it and whatnot. And, we kind of been spoiled recently when it comes to like newer animes and how romance works with the whole, we want them to get together right away. And no more of this, here, you eat the piece of cake and I'm going to make you say you love me and all that other crap. And I know that happens later on, according to what you said and whatnot. But honestly, I feel like these last 2 episodes, when it actually started getting like more serious in tone, was some of the better stuff. And I feel like, because you said so yourself, Sasuke, once it starts getting more into that serious stuff, that's when it starts getting better. And honestly, I would look forward to seeing that at some point.
Yeah, I would definitely say season 3 is the pinnacle of the series. That's where it puts everything together, knocks it out of the park completely. But I think it just gets better and better. And I think,
is that when you did your epic sermon with season 3?
Probably. I think in total, it just, I think I'm all right with the slow progression. I usually am not when it's this glaring, especially when these characters already admitted to liking each other from episode 1. I think I'm all right with the slow progression just because the comedy is so well done. And it feels like there are actual strides being made whenever we do have these moments. It doesn't seem like we get this progression and then it's just stripped completely away. It feels like we get to a checkpoint, but we're moving really slowly along to get these 2 characters together.
Sasuke, could you hold still? There, now we're even.
So, I want to ask Satsuki this, because Satsuki's the only one who would know here. When I first finished this series back when it came out in 2016, which is definitely when it came out, I finished this last episode and I was like, I really like this series, but I don't feel like there's a reason for me to continue it. You said that it gets better and better with each season. So do you think it's worth continuing for someone who felt they got everything they wanted out of it in the first season?
Honestly, probably not, if you feel that way, because to me, I think what initially hooks you in with Kaguya isn't the romance, but the comedy. So if it's one of those things to where you're satisfied with what you got in the first season, I wouldn't continue on with it if you were feeling that way by the end of it. But it's different for me because I got caught on with the comedy first, and the romantic progression was kind of secondary to me in terms of where it went. So I guess it just depends on what you like Kaguya-Sama for. If you like it for the characters, I think that's reason enough to continue with it. Because you get more characters that are prominent, and it's interesting to see where some of the dynamics go. For example, like if you're a big fan of Ishigami, you didn't really get a lot of him this season, but he's very prominent in the next season. So that's just an example of like whatever you're getting into it for. I'm not sure, but yeah, that'll determine whether you should continue on with it or not. Because
they didn't even mention girl hiding in the bushes with her face all covered up, looking all shocked at everything.
She's not important. She's just a meme.
Oh, really? She doesn't even do anything.
Don't get me wrong. She's. They make her a focus, kinda, but she's not important.
Okay.
Yeah, she's
Well done,
just treated.
guys.
She's just treated like a gag character, pretty much.
Fair enough.
Okey-doke.
Well, that was all for season 1 of Kaguya-Sama.
So, I think it's time to move on to our next show of the night, which is none other. We're skipping Journal with Witch, by the way, just in case anybody was looking for that. So we are skipping right to Frieren, season 2, episode 9. This is a kill or pass week for it. Not that I think it's in danger.
Oh, I don't know about you, but Sea Tactics has said some things.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I felt like this show's a little racist towards dragons, and I think it's a little offensive because, I'm all for dragons of every variety.
Are you a scalist?
I'm a scalist through and through. The fact that they were just killing dragons left and right, I really felt that this show let me down personally, and I will not be supporting this series further.
Damn. I may have to reconsider my my position now that you brought that up.
And they were blatant about it. Didn't even care.
Oh
Felt
my
like
gosh.
putting that out there to the world.
Oh my gosh. I just realized Sasuke, he's clutching his gun.
You have a gun?
Look at it. Tell me that's not a pistol.
No, this is just my this is my negotiation tool.
See, I think you better change your mind now.
I think I hate dragons. Dragons are horrible. They don't deserve equal rights.
Oh no. Sasuke, I tried. I tried.
We have to end dragon suffrage.
Understandable.
Okay, he's for it.
Yeah. Well,
I totally didn't even notice that. Way later, I'm like, oh, he's covering it like a little puppy.
we got the best character in the series, Dinkin, who returned.
Big Daddy Dinkin.
Yeah, just to make a cameo because he didn't do anything. He just said, "Drop me off here."
I forget. Did he have his Discord kitten with him?
No.
You mean the one that is his granddaughter as well?
Yes.
Oh, that one. What was her name? Lafon?
Lafon,
yeah.
these donuts.
Yeah. But yeah, he shows up and doesn't do anything. He's just like, yeah, I'm here. But
he's like, thanks for the ride.
Yeah. And
Dinkin fan service.
Yeah. I mean, I'm here for it. But the focus is we're back with Frieren and friends, and we see another village that has been demolished, this time by a flight of dragons who, just swoop in there, do their thing, go home and sleep it off. And we've been seeing with the Northern Plateau that this place is way dangerous than any other areas we visited with this specific party. It is like going to Victory Road after you go to all these other routes in Pokemon. You just get to this one place where it's like an absolute hellhole. And it's just interesting to see the villagers' reaction to it, because Stark didn't even know that dragons are in a flight. There's a collection of dragons just moving with each other, because he's only experienced fighting a dragon individually. So, but for these villagers, they're like, yeah, no, it just happens. It's like when EA talks about scorpions in Arizona, it's like, yeah, it's just,
oh my god, yeah,
it just happens. And I'm just like, well, me as a Floridian, I'm like,
It's a regular thing over here. No, not they're another bug that we got to kill.
Yeah. So, yeah, these Northern Plateau guys are just, built different because it's expected, and also even with the danger, all the villagers seem to be wanted to be planted in the Northern Plateau. They don't want to move from the spot that they call their home, and thusly they ask for help from these adventurers. And yeah,
A side quest.
yeah. Frieren helps for the exchange of a tongue twister negation spell that allows her to say tongue twisters without getting tongue twisted.
What are these lame ass spells? You know what I mean? It's just like you gotta risk your life over a tongue twister spell, all for a flock of dragons.
Hey, you
Come on
say
now.
that. You get abducted for a Squid Game or something, and then there's like a tongue twister game. You're gonna wish you had that spell.
True.
Peter
I did
Pepper,
several of those.
Pepper.
And my own tongue twisting spell saved me from certain demise.
Oh, is that right? Oh, I didn't know it was such a common occurrence where you're at.
I've been through it several dozen times.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like how Sasuke's just nodding his head. Am I to assume that you too have been abducted as well?
Not abducted, but gunpoint. I've been told to say certain phrases in a sequence.
Man,
It's
I
weird.
mean-
Like every time, and I don't know how they get this guy, but this guy keeps coming up to me and he slaps me in the face. And like, dude, I get it. You've slapped me like 20 times. You're gonna throw me in the back of a van and send me to the Squid Games. I get it. I
Yeah.
understand.
Once you
And
do
you're
it once, you've done
you're
it
very
twice.
hot. So hit me again.
and then you take your picture and you're smiling, but then you go the second time and you're just frowning, all serious.
I don't want to I don't want to get too ahead of you guys when it comes to this episode, but I really enjoyed this episode. This felt like not like a return to form, but this felt like the most one of the more quintessential Frieren episodes, where it has the kind of like the rolling build, and then you get to the climax, and then and throughout you get all these little like funny little moments of charisma for all these characters, like the tongue twister thing. And by the end of it, I think this episode was perfectly placed as well, because this season is just 10 episodes, so it's ending next week.
Or
And
it's
I think-
ending today,
Oh
if
wait.
you know what I mean.
Oh right, yes. No, not anymore. Dragons don't deserve dragon rights. But I love the message of this episode, which is like just this idea of like Himmel forcing people to give him some sort of payment, even if it's not a lot. I think that gives in this episode they kind of explain it as like it's so people don't feel indebted, which that's what it is on the surface. But I think a little deeper, I think Himmel wanted to give people their dignity in their times of need. He saw that a lot of these people would lose everything, and the him being paid in grimoires or little journals or whatever, it may seem stupid on the surface, it may seem like a funny little quirky thing, but the meaning of that as a gesture is like giving these people their dignity back, and their in these moments where they have to kind of like prostrate and like, please help me, hero. It's like, hey, I get to help the hero by giving him his payment. And I think because this series is all about life lessons, might as well be like the new Fruits Basket of this era, because I think what that says, especially in the wider context of this season, but also even the like first half of season 1, is it's like people, they go through these rough moments and these rough patches, And at the end of the day, all people want is to be treated with dignity and respect and feel they can rely on other people without having to, you know, make some grand sacrifice. And I think it kind of puts the I guess like puts the onus on people to be the heroes in their own situations and help people as best they can and let them have their dignity and let them have their moment to help and give back as well. Simple, but it's fantastic. And it leads to a great moment at the end where they, nearly die.
Well, to add on to what you're saying, it kind of reminds me of this moment in Hunter x Hunter. This is, I guess I'm kind of spoiling if people didn't get to this arc, but not much of a spoiler. There's this arc in Hunter x Hunter where one of the characters, Killua, has someone who becomes his ally in that arc, Ikalgo, and he ends up helping them, and they become friends. And Killua doesn't want Ikalgo to say thank you for any of the favors he's done for him, because he figures that that's just an expectations from his friend. So his whole thing was kind of like, I don't want to put you in this position of someone who is like a victim or is in need of help. Instead, let's just mutually respect each other and help each other whenever we need the help. And it's really that simple. And I think the same is applicable to the relationship that Himmel may have been trying to cultivate with other villagers who are in need of help, rather than making them be the victims and him being the guy who swoops in to save the day. Because he still acknowledges himself as a hero, but I think he wants, like you said, people to have their dignity and have their pride, to be able to have something to exchange in for the help that they get, rather than just being helpless victims. Now it's like they get to somewhat stand on their own on the same level as the hero squad, instead of just completely revere them. It's a way to humanize them both in a way, because the hero party don't get like deitized, and the villagers don't look like hapless citizens.
It humanizes the hero party effectively, because the hero party story is not the hero party story without the people who helped the hero party along the way, because it goes both ways.
Yeah. Very well said. Very well said. Well, here comes your favorite part of the whole episode there, see. They go to this pit of dragons, and they just completely murder and just destroy each and every one of them.
Yeah, imagine you just being at home sleeping, like you had like the best sleep of your life after a long day of work. And then,
oh man.
And then you have like two mage girls raining lasers on you, and then some teenage boy with an axe just cutting down your brothers.
Ugh, piece of shit. Yeah. Oh, I'm still gonna kick your ass.
They're like immediately waving the white flag. We give up! Holy shit! What the fuck?
Oh God! What the? Oh, hey! I was
We'll
just
leave.
sleeping.
We'll leave. We're sorry. I don't know what we did. Help!
Is there any way we could like help? Just build the stuff that we destroyed.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Or can we just like go somewhere else and y'all just take this village? Is that not an option? No.
I got money. Dragon skills is.
Listen, we were drunk.
It was my buddy's
fucking
bachelor
high.
party. Okay.
We were crossfading.
Oh, that would be a completely different story altogether. Frieren just murders a bunch of innocent dragons that were just drunk the night before and were having too much of a good time.
No, they weren't even the right dragons. These,
Oh my
these were
God.
these are the peace dragons. This was the peace envoy trying to come in and save the day.
Oh my God. They just assumed that they were the dragons because they were dragons. like they
All
were different
dragons look the
dragons.
same to me. I
Oh,
don't see
no.
no difference.
When I look at you, I see a dragon. That's all I see. Oh my God.
We got to have like the point of view of Frieren from those dragons, and they just come in and they look like they're bucktooth rednecks, just like smelly, like Frieren's all
They
like
got the
scrawny.
little straw in their mouth.
Fern smokes cigarettes. Stark is like a meth addict.
What do these
Carrying
guys
a
want? Oh shit. Yeah, they got destroyed. And then, we get the tongue twister memoir. They make their way over to this wonderful icy village because they were going to take the lake to go north and everything. I just love that interaction. It was just so quick and to the point. Hey, could you get us past down yonder? The guy's just like, what the fuck do you think? As he's smoking a cigarette.
She's like, oh, I guess nothing.
Because it's like not just snowing, it's blizzarding. I mean, I'm positive that the because it's a giant lake, it's not even an ocean, it's a big lake. The lake's probably froze over and everything, and he hasn't even moved at all. He's just like smoking his pipe and everything. It's like, what do you think? You think we can get past there? Hell no.
It's like somebody trying to get Uber Eats in the snowstorm or something.
Oh my God.
You guys still delivering? Bitch, come
Oh
on.
man, I was a part of. I never got to the snow part or anything, but I have gotten parts where it was like raining extremely heavy or whatever. We had one driver, which was me, and we were easily 2 hours out, and it was just heavy rain and everything. Get a call back.
Love that game.
Hey, how? That's a great game. How long is it for delivery? We're looking at about 2 hours now. Why is it so late? Well, it's pouring down rain, and there's only one delivery driver, and you're talking to them. Well, can you do something about it to make it different? The fuck you want me to do?
Well, that's
You know?
that's pretty sad if Frieren has more awareness than random callers.
God, I just love that. Well, I'm gonna file a complaint. Please do, please. Shut this Pizza Hut down. But they were pretty much shacked up for the whole winter, and it kind of like coincides with what Frieren was remembering with her original party, which was, even if you're not doing anything, sometimes the best thing on the adventure is not doing a damn thing.
Mhm.
It's the calmness and the quiet that you have to appreciate that's in between the fights and the action. It's the stuff that's really not mentioned all that much whenever you harken back to adventures and stuff. Nobody says, I was taking a shit on the toilet for about a week because of this bad chili I had the other night. No one talks about that, but you do appreciate it because it's almost like it's the calmness and it's the non-fighting kind of in between that you really appreciate, because the fighting, is what you remember, but the fighting's also the scary part too, because you never know if you're going to make it out alive. So you appreciate those little moments.
Yeah, especially because those moments are the reason why you're fighting, is so you can maintain the peace, so you can have those days where you're not doing anything. So I think that's the important part too of when we actually get Himmel's journal, and what's being detailed in it isn't like all the brave exploits. He's not telling like these Usopp telltales of like all the times they fought this
Good old
demon.
Usopp.
Yeah, it's just them living, just adventuring with each other and essentially having fun. And it's real personal to Frieren because she was even moved by it, smiling as she's reliving those memories, seeing what's being written. And good on Boat Guy, because once he sees that, he just decides to let her have it, because that was originally supposed to be the payment. But he knows who Frieren is, or he guesses and figures, okay, I'll just let her have that since it's personal to her, and I'll get my money some way because this big library.
Right. A whole bunch of books in there. You could just take whatever. Take your fill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then they get attacked by the octopussy.
The Kraken.
Mm-hmm.
The Kraken
Yeah,
came out of
Kraken.
nowhere. And I love Freeman's just like whole deal with it. She's handled a Kraken before. She's totally not in fear. You know, she gets grabbed by the Kraken. She's like, the only way to defeat this, goes under the water. You can't even hear it. And then when you do that, everything will be okay. Goes back under the water. And he's just like, wait, why are you not acting more afraid? Because Fern was also very much like, yeah, this happens all the time. Like it's a normal occurrence.
Yeah.
These mages, I tell you.
Yeah, they don't get animated.
No, not when it comes to a Kraken. Even the boat dude wasn't even freaking out. You know what I mean?
He lives here, so this is just like, it's like, whatever.
That's true. He was sitting out in a fucking blizzard, smoking a pipe, just going, can't do any sales today.
It's like
I'm just gonna wait out here all winter until it warms up.
It's like Floridians were hurricanes. We don't.
Oh my god.
We never. Nobody ever actually just goes to a different state or something. People just have parties instead.
I know. I remember. I was like, Satsuki, it's supposed to be coming there. Please be careful. And you're like, we'll be all right. I'm just like, okay, if you say so. And then you're recording, going, hey guys, it's me, Satsuki. This is the hurricane of the century, apparently. Stupid. And then all of a sudden the wind just starts blowing. You're like, oh no, I was just kidding.
I still have that video.
That's a funny video. I'm sorry. I take it back. But this was fun. This is a little fun episode. I agree. See, it was a nice like palate cleanser. We had the fighting the last episode, and then we had you had a little bit of fighting here too, but it was more of the impact that Himo left on Freewen's life.
We also had a mention of a city made of gold.
El Dorado?
Something.
Uncharted?
Something.
Ooh. We gonna see Nathan Drake next episode?
Maybe. We never know. But
Frieren and Uncharted in the same universe confirmed.
we have
Man, I want to replay those games soon.
Also, so great games.
we have one episode of Frieren left. But before we move on, this is a kill or pass week. I will say for myself here and now, I am passing this show. We only have one episode left. Yeah, I've been enjoying this season. I actually don't know how the season is supposed to end because I wasn't expecting us only getting 10 episodes to begin with, but been enjoyable. So I want to continue with it. So my vote goes to pass.
You think it's gonna be ending on like a cliffhanger, like in Dan to Dan, where Momo gets sexually assaulted by a bunch of naked dudes?
I have no idea because I remember. Okay, so there's an arc in between the arc I'm excited for, but I don't know if they're gonna like tease that at the end or if they're just gonna have like a random adventure. I'm leaning on them basically teasing the next arc with the last episode.
Yeah, but then when's the next season come out, I wonder? I hope this year. That would be cool.
Yeah.
I'd say next year.
It's probably gonna be next year.
This feels like an in-betweener.
Okay. I've been enjoying it as well. Love it. I enjoy Frieren. The first season was incredible. And this season's pretty good as well. It's short. It's a little disappointing the fact that it is short, but for what we get, it's exciting and it's fun. The highlight of the season so far is Frieren getting captured and having to work as a slave trader. And she just makes that face going, I didn't pay my debts, guys. See ya. And then she's going to be gone for like 500 years or something.
Time to go work away in the mines.
Yeah, I know.
I'll be right back.
She was very much committed to working in the mines, and I also love how Fern was very much also committed to breaking her out that same night. She was just like, "We're gonna get her back, and this is how we're gonna plan this shit." She was drawing up maps and everything, and soon Frieren just came out and was like, "What's up, guys? Everything's okay now."
Oh, Frieren-sama, we were about to go in and rescue you and blow people up.
We were literally about to murder this whole village just to get you back. But it's a pass for me too.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a.
You were exceptional. That was quite the show. Well done.
All right.
Very good. All right, I think
Yeah,
that's a pass.
that's
It
too.
sounds like
pass.
3 passes to me, so we will be on the pass screen.
You pass.
Did it work?
Yeah. It's going fine now.
Oh, okay.
All right. Our last show of the night is none other than Jujutsu Kaisen: The Culling Game Part 1, Episode 11. All right. So
Very good.
we continue the fight between Receipt Man and Potential Man Megami. We started off the episode with the classic Jujutsu Kaisen narration while the fight is going on. They're explaining the sure hit the sure hit that Megami is supposed to get from his domain expansion. Reggie, no, listen. Reggie has his basket thing, which is similar or which evolved into a simple domain, which we know what a simple domain is because Miwa used it. Right? Okay.
She's very powerful.
Yeah, Miwa used it twice, one against the great Kinjaku, aka Geto. So it's a version of that. And the simple domain is basically like a small circle in which you can negate a domain expansion. So he tries that, but it fails because Megami's domain expansion is incomplete, which means it's not closed, which means he can't break the sure hit technique or the domain itself just from making his simple domain. Thusly, they continue fighting, and Megami goes, this is not even like a sure hit thing. I'm just amplifying my power. So he goes in with the shadows and blah blah blah. A lot of wacky stuff is happening. Elephants gets dropped on heads.
I love that's a pink elephant too.
Yeah, very cute. Elephants get dropped on heads. Cars get dropped on people, and we're fighting gravity. Reggie falls into the dark abyss. It's a lot going on in this fight. Yeah. It's not really much to like elaborate on. It's just Reggie and Megami continuing their fight.
They fought. It was really well animated. They fought. The domain got breaking up because he couldn't take it anymore. Somebody snapped their Achilles at one point, and then he can't use the receipts because he got all wet and he was drowning in a pool. Lucky that pool was there, or else that would have been bad. But he basically just fights, and then slices him right up through here, and dude had a lot of blood pouring out of him.
Yeah, that was the one part of the fight that I did. Well, I mean, I like this whole fight in general, but while I'm not too crazy about the explanation for certain things, I did like the how Megami defeats him, because the dog that he used in the beginning was immediately like shot down to start the fight. And Reggie is thinking, because he's taking account of all the shadows Megami is using, he's like, okay, he can't spam use this max elephant thing because it's too big, it's too draining. I took out the dog thing. He has this. He's keeping note of everything that he has. So he kind of eliminates the dog from his thought because of him thinking that he took it out to begin with. But what Megami does is when they both are revealed, I can't use any curse technique. We're just gonna have to fight. They duke it out for a little bit, and then Megami uses the dog to sneak him while he's distracted fighting him. So I was like, pretty smart. Pretty smart. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Also shows you how strong Megami is to be able to have like this long drawn out fight against one of the older sorcerers. Because I don't know why, but I thought Reggie was a modern sorcerer, which I shouldn't have thought that since I read this before. But yeah, he's one of the ancient sorcerers that got brought into this game, meaning, you know, he has way more experience than Megami.
15 years.
Which makes me think, if he's one of the older sorcerers, why the fuck is his power receipts?
The dude just carries a lot of receipts, I guess.
Did they have printed receipts back where he was from?
I mean, I feel like receipts have been around for a good while.
But I'm saying specifically printed receipts.
Okay. Let me see.
Because he has... Because he has receipts like that you would get from a cash register or something.
Maybe he upgraded over time.
That is true. That could also be a thing.
Well, according to this, the first automatic machine printed receipts appeared in the 1880s.
He has to be, well, I won't say has to, but I think their era is even before then.
1960s to 1970s shift to thermal inking printing technology. That's what those ones looked like. So he could be an old dude. We won't know because he's dead.
Thank God.
Rip. rip the goat.
And he only had 41 points. All that for 41 points. What a rip.
That's a good amount of points, though.
Nah, I could have gotten more.
Okay. Be careful what you wish for. Kajaku's like,
No, Kajaku, I'm sorry.
Trying to order right now Amish Farms soap, and it's not going through.
did you...
Does that have to do with Jujutsu Kaisen?
No, I just want you guys to know that I'm trying to order soap from Amish Farms, and it's just
Amish Farms remembers.
Have you guys tried this Amish Farms soap stuff?
I can't say that I have. I have
my
Irish
God.
Spring.
I can't say that I will.
Oh my God, dude, this shit is so good. It's so good.
Well,
It's all natural.
Oh, natural.
EA, you were... I asked you what was Takaba's power last podcast,
Oh yeah.
and you were very close to
Yeah, I was
getting
close.
what his power was.
They said his level of, or his power almost rivals Gojo. He just doesn't know how to use it. I'm like,
Everyone
holy shit.
does. Everyone in this series rivals Gojo.
True. Not
Yeah.
Miwa.
I mean, it basically does rival Gojo. And yeah, because whatever he finds funny, he can turn into reality. So with something like with some reality bending technique, yeah, he can easily beat Gojo, honestly. But the issue is first and foremost, he has to find that reality funny. So he's kind of restricted. While the power is limitless and what it can do, the power is also restricted by the circumstance, because he's not aware of it, is literally just what he finds funny in a moment. So for him, I guess he found it fucking hilarious that Hazanoki could not blow him up no matter what, or that he would take those explosions like a cartoon character would just have like a, I don't know, like a blackened face or like a little
Curly Q or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah. So since he found that fucking hilarious, the entire time Hazanoki's trying to kill him, doesn't do anything.
Man, if the Three Stooges were in this universe, they'd be like really powerful because these are the same people that can take a chainsaw to the face and the chainsaw itself gets all jacked up and destroyed. So yeah, watch out, JJK. The Three Stooges are coming for you.
Good thing he doesn't have like a lot of dark comedy in his mind, because if so, then he would probably be dead.
Oh my god. Yeah, that would be crazy. But yeah, he's very, strangely enough, a very powerful sorcerer. But man, it's like, I don't know, it's like you have this giant like minigun, and you're like, yeah, I got this minigun, but with no bullets. You know, it's like, it looks intimidating, but you don't know how to use it. And it makes a scary sound whenever you pull the trigger and it goes, ah, but no bullets come out. So
it just makes him, honestly, it's if I'm being completely honest, it just makes him like this ultimate plot device that can be utilized at any moment to essentially curb stomp any threat that they have. Because literally Sukuna could come in here and go, all right, I'm all fingered up, it's time to destroy everybody. Gojo's not here. Ha ha ha, it's time to enact my evil plan. And talk about, wouldn't it be really funny if like the final villain got murdered by an ice cream cone, and then the ice cream cone would be in his chest and he'd be dead. Now,
the end.
Now, would Gege do that? I'm not even sure. I can't say definitively no, but yeah, it's this overpowered thing that can come into play at any moment. It does make the story interesting because you always got to account for him, but I'm not like the biggest fan of it because I feel like it can be used as a cop out in any moment Gege wants to use it.
I could see that. I think, yeah, because after that happened, the other dude left. He was like, yo, Receipt Man's dead. Screw you guys, I'm going home. He pulled an Eric Cartman and said, I'm just leaving. And I love what you have written down, Sasuke. We get oh no, before I even get to that, sorry. Megumin was about to play slasher villain against
Remy.
Against Remy, and she's like, please don't do it. And he's like, women, and then just falls in a fucking dark alley and just collapses.
I hate Remy. It's the most useless. I legit don't understand why she's here. She has this whole spill about men are just wolves, but wolves guide me because I don't know what to do. So she's just, I don't know, like conforming to patriarchy. I'm just like, okay, what does it have to do with Megami though? Megumi's just trying to win this game. I don't care. I don't think he's caring about like gender roles or any of this other stuff that she's talking about. So it's really confusing what the hell the dynamic is supposed to be between these two characters. Because why the hell is Megami like saving Remy for last as if like they have some type of connection with each other that's meaningful? Like, I don't think anybody was like, oh my God, Megami, please don't do it. Except for his sister's voice who comes in out of nowhere and goes, don't. And that stops him because killing women is bad, but not.
She sheds a bunch of golden feathers and descends She was heaven sent.
Even Angel was heaven sent. Remy too. Talk
Remy
about
was
too.
heaven sent. Yeah.
I love Angel so much. It's one of my favorites in the series. I don't remember what she does, if anything at all, but
She looks
I
like
do-
an angel.
I freaking love her.
She just descends. That's what she does. As Satsuki's playing with his gun right there. But okay, we got to that
The
part.
screen can't see that, by the way.
Which
Oh.
gun?
These
the real question.
guns. These guns.
Yeah,
Yeah. Show them off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at everybody. Everybody. Yeah. That's the guy right there. Okay. Sorry. But we end this episode, and I love what you have here, basically. Gege gives us the most useless lore ever. Useless lore ever on like 5 people, I feel like. And then, hey, guess what? Oh, go ahead.
No. Continue.
I was gonna say, oh, hey, guess what? This one guy that defeated all these people and like was like really super strong and everything. Yuta just comes out of nowhere and just slices this dude in half. Da 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 da.
Gege
Yuta to the rescue.
is hilarious. That lore was so bad. I know it's not going to like mean that much to people because the whole point of it is to go Yuta's strong, which we got it. We know he's strong. But my thing is Gege does this thing where he's showing these characters. This character actually has the most cursed energy out of it. He has the most cursed energy output. This character was actually the leader of the Delta Omega Force, Omega Psi-Phi fraternity, that was one of the most powerful legions back in the Heian era. It's like, what the fuck does that mean? He's just saying mumbo jumbo. What does that mean? That's not relevant. We have no connection to any of these factions, nor roles or titles that you're literally just bestowing some shit that sounds cool. It sounds like some fan fiction. It's like some kid who goes like, yeah, this character, he's actually the king of the White Knights, but you don't explain what the White Knights are. So it just sounds like an important title. I'm like, what the fuck does this actually mean? And then Yuta just kills him anyways, so it doesn't matter. Because it's not like you're going to explore that. So what the fuck was that?
This is my toy, and he's the captain of the Frangulashi Choso clan for 100 years. So he's going to whoop all your asses. See.
That's basically what it is.
See, what's your character? Go.
My character is a slug that has decided to turn sentient and has grown human limbs. And his special ability is that when he picks up burritos, he can turn them into incarnations of your worst nightmare.
Ooh.
There you go. See, that sounds like something that would be made up for this show. Sasuke, now it's your turn.
Okay, this is my OC.
Bolo.
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 She can turn into a big wolf that can consume anything that she has in her sights. So this includes even intangible things like oxygen. So if she wants to, she can absorb all the oxygen that's in the vicinity of her eyesight. Therefore, if you come into contact with her, you will die.
Okay. So all those characters we just made up, you have to kill them all.
Understandable.
That's basically what it is. I forgot about this moment in the manga. So like when this is happening, when he's explaining all these titles and roles, I'm legit sitting there like I'm debating whether to put it in the notes. I'm like, wait, what does this mean again? And then yeah, the Yuta kills him, and I go, wait, so the lore didn't mean anything. He's just saying that these guys are strong. That's all it
Yeah.
means.
Also, hello, Ellie, Lightning Eagle. How you doing, sir?
Ellie.
Welcome on in.
man.
But that's where the episode ends, is with Yuta's wonderful face, and he just is, look at me, I'm strong.
And then they do the oh god, gay. He does a thing where he compares him to Gojo again. You can say someone's strong without the comparison to Gojo. I promise. I think this is the only series that only uses like one person as a frame of reference for someone else's strength.
Right? Imagine if they did that in Dragon Ball all the time, where he's not as strong as Goku. He's almost as strong as Goku.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, even in Dragon Ball Z, they don't use Goku as a frame of reference. Now, sometimes what they'll do in Dragon Ball Z is they'll have the really like the strong character we know is established as strong, get beat to establish someone else. Case in point, Mech Frieza goes to Earth. I'm evil. Trunks comes in there. Who the fuck is this guy? Well, we know he's strong and he's a Super Saiyan. So there you go.
Right. All right. Easy peasy. That is the end of that episode. The next week's episode is the last episode.
Yep.
Because then season 3 part 2, I believe, comes out next year. It comes out next January. So
Yeah.
get ready for that, y'all.
Next podcast.
Hopefully that'll be better.
Next podcast will be the end of the winter season, and we're gonna have to start picking our anime for next season, the spring season.
Yeah, for the spring. Gonna be fun. Hey, y'all, you know what time it is?
Time is it?
It's time for viewer questions.
Hey,
We got 2 of them this week.
word.
Question number 1. This is a stupid question. What Ichi, if you had to, would you show to your family? I don't think I would show any.
Well, no,
Because come on now.
you have to.
Oh, this is a terrible question. What's an Ichi I could show to my family?
High school.
Quintessential quintuplets?
High school.
Is that an
DxD.
Ichi?
Yeah, I would say
No,
so.
High School DxD, especially the part where she's healing Renji by sucking his finger, and it looks all lewd, and she's got a little spit thing coming from the finger.
All
Parents, ignore
natural
that,
is par
please.
for the course.
Please ignore that.
You want to know?
But is quintessential quintuplets Ichi?
Yeah, it's on a like lower side of it, but yes.
Yeah.
You want to know some
also-
ecchi series?
Yes, please.
You got No Game No Life. You got Kill La Kill.
Isn't that okay? Kill. Ooh, that's a good one.
You got
I'd
Food
be-
Wars.
Food Wars.
You got High School of the Dead. You got Mushoku Tensei. You
Oh,
got
God.
High School DxD.
No.
You got Prison
No.
School.
No.
You got Shimonetta. You got Trinity 7. You got Familiar of Zero. Oof. You got some really bad ones too.
Well, I guess if I had to choose, I'd say Kill la Kill is actually not terrible, even though there's definitely some questionable scenes that I remember. I think when I get to that massage scene with Satsuki and her mom, I'm just like going to be so fucking cringe and just be like, oh.
You're not going to get that far. Like the second episode is like Ryuko getting whipped by Gamagori, and she,
True. I just always remember that scene, and I'm just like, why is she massaging her like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, C? Oh, sorry. Were you gonna say Sasuke? I apologize.
No, she can go.
I think it would be quintessential quintuplets.
You think they'll understand the whole sisters
No.
like in a one
They'll
god
hate it
thing?
either way.
Hmm.
They'll be like oh, this is for these kid stuff. What is kid? Get this out of here, by God! Get out there and start digging holes like I did, son.
I know what I would
That
show
all
them.
would come from that one scene.
I know what I would show them. I would just go for broke.
Oh
Cause
my god.
if you're gonna do it, I feel like you should do it right.
Oh no.
I would go Keijo.
Oh,
It's so ridiculous that I feel like it might work. It's because it's not ecchi in the sense of it does try to it does try to be like sexually appealing, but it uses that just for the sport. So it's kind of like Kill La Kill in that sense, where it's like, all right, we're just going to give you this. Like, you know what it is from episode 1. Let's go for it. It doesn't try to ease you into anything. Keijo. It's so out of bounds that it's like, hey, you can't blame me.
oh boy.
You
All
raised
right.
me.
Wow. Beautiful.
Uh,
Does Animatrix count as an ecchi?
is what?
I think that's a movie, The Animatrix.
What about Rent a Girlfriend?
No.
No.
I ain't showing anybody that. Not even showing my worst enemies that.
You know, I did take my mother to see Look Back and Reze Arc and Don Da Don Dan Dan Dan, and
The
she
first
liked
3
all
episodes of Dan to Dan.
yeah.
Where
She
you
liked
had
them.
Seiko just being all kinds of yeah.
I was surprised she liked Chainsaw Man too. She's like, "Oh, that Reze is not good for him." I'm like, what are you talking about?
That Rosé is not good for her.
I think
She says as the tongue is spit out of her mouth.
I think she also said she liked Makima, which
That's-
Oh my
that's kinda
God.
scary.
but I don't think she kind of knew what was going on with her. She was like, isn't the one lady with the weird eyes like his teacher? And I'm like, okay, first of all, there's like a lot of wrong with that statement.
I mean, she's not wrong. It's
He's
just fun.
teaching him something.
It's funny. Makima's manipulating people mentally now.
She's manipulating people about what she is, and she's manipulating people about the size of her ass.
That's true. Really, reality warping.
Listen. All I'm saying, Chainsaw Man Part 2. There is one that is bigger.
Who? Yoru.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh no. But the next and final question. Simple question. Kind of ties into next season. What anime are you guys looking forward to next year? Or next season or this year? So I guess it's kind of like a... Doesn't have to be next season, but it could also be this year.
Oh, I'm looking forward to Akane Banashi the most. Yeah, it's the series about Rakugo that I was talking about.
Oh yeah. That one looks pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a interesting entertainment form to follow because it's essentially like just solo acting when you really think about it. So I think it's fun for like first people who don't know about Rakugo to get into it, and it's just an interesting series. And apparently it's going to be 24 episodes, split core. So
that's good.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that one the most. It's a couple of different things, but that one in particular.
I think for me, I just went to the next season. I've been out of the loop. There's like a couple of them that actually there's actually a lot next season. There's a lot of anime next season, like a lot. I haven't seen this much anime in years in a season, maybe ever.
What a perfect time to come back.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much to choose from. Some ones that I noticed next season that like I don't know if I like would be really into. One of them is Needy Girl Overdose. I have that game. That's based off a game.
Huh.
Also, Akane Banashi, something I've been meaning to read forever, and one that I'm actually starting to read soon, which is Marriage Toxin, is getting an anime next season, which almost assuredly will be my luck because a lot of my Chainsaw Man and Dan 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 viewers recommended this series to me. So, yeah. Also, Liar Game. I think I've heard about this. It's by Madhouse.
Ooh.
I want to say
Isn't Liar
When does
Game
it look?
ass?
It's got an 8.24.
Am I thinking about
I
something
mean,
else?
that's not bad.
This manga finished in 2015. It started in 2005. So maybe this is like a reboot anime.
Oh no, I know what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of King's Game. My fault. It's King's Game. That's the one that's bad.
Yeah, so Liar Game, the synopsis for it is college student now Kanzaki has always adhered to her name's meaning, foolishly honest. However, opening an unsolicited package containing 100 million yen, she inadvertently accepts an invitation for the Liar Game. In this tournament, contestants are encouraged to betray and deceive their opponents to gain a massive amount of cash.
It almost sounds
Conversely,
like Squid Game.
yeah, it does. Conversely, losing will incur a lifetime debt. With all hopes lost, her only option left is to seek help from a con artist. On that same day, the infamous swindler Shinichi Akiyama is finally released from jail. This former psychology student is known for single-handedly bankrupting an entire company and now believes he is her only chance at escaping her dire situation. At first, Shinichi is hesitant to commit another crime, ignoring now and her request, but after seeing her desperation and persistence, he agrees to assist her.
Nice. Sounds interesting.
And then the one for... I should probably read the other ones I'm interested in. Marriage Toxin is the most interesting one. For centuries, the Poison Masters have perfected the art of assassination. Among them, the Garo family stands as one of the 5 most powerful families of masters.
Yeah, I heard of this one.
Wielding
Yeah.
unmatched skill and influence, Hikaru Garo, heir to the infamous bloodline, has lived his life deep in the shadows of the underworld, far removed from love or marriage. However, to ensure the Poison Master bloodline does not die out, the head of the Garo family declares that Hikaru's sister will be forced to bear an heir. Soon after, Hikaru crosses paths with Mei Kinosaki, a brilliant marriage swindler, a lot of swindlers, who also happens to be his current assassination target. Determined to protect his sister and solve the succession problem himself, Hikaru makes an unexpected request on the spot, asking Mei to help get him married. That's the first time anyone's ever proposed like that, is apparently a quote. And so, with the cunning marriage swindler Mei as his advisor, the elite assassin Hikaru sets out on the toughest mission for love. His goal? The ultimate marriage. The most unlikely duo, an assassin and a marriage swindler, take on the world's toughest mission for love. And then Needy Streamer Overdose. That's Needy Girl Overdose is a multi-ending adventure depicting daily life with OMG Kawaii Angel-chan. A young girl
Angel, she's back.
She's here. A young girl with a rather extreme need for approval, attempting to become the #1 internet angel streamer, gradually build up OMG Kawaii Angel-chan's numbers of followers as she spends her days streaming, using various stress relievers, and generally being kinda messed up. Experience all the different crazy ups and downs and find out for yourself whether this story is even capable of having a happy ending.
Damn. Sounds like it's messed up.
That looks like
That's crazy.
the Steam synopsis. I don't even think it's like a Japanese game.
It's a visual novel.
Yeah, I think it's like a European visual novel.
No, someone tried to get me to play this game. I don't know what it is as far as like where it's made, but someone tried to get me to play this game before.
Needy Streamer Overload. It is the recent reviews are very positive. English reviews are overwhelmingly positive. It is from developer WSS Playground and Zmono, who looks to be an actual Japanese developer. They release a lot of stuff. They did the Record of Lodos, War, Deedlit, and Wonder Labyrinth, which is that really good game that came out recently that kind of like sparked a bigger interest in that series again.
Well, as for me, I don't really have a particular one that I'm very interested in next season or even like this particular year. I mean, I know there's Classroom of the Elite Year 2. That's just more of a guilty pleasure of mine than anything else. But
next season is Mao. Is the anime for Mao, which is Rumiko Takahashi, the creator of Inuyasha and Urusei Yatsura and all that.
Huh. Oh yeah, that's cool.
The legend herself.
That's awesome. But I think when it comes to me, it's an anime that's coming out next year, and yes, it is Solo Leveling Season 3. I'm so looking forward to that when that comes out. And another one is a Magic and Muscle Season 3. That's another one that I really, really, really loved. I loved the first 2 seasons. It was so much fun.
Magic and Muscles, isn't that the Harry Potter One Punch Man thing?
Yeah, that's basically what it is. It's really good, really funny, and the guy has no magic power whatsoever, but he basically makes up for what he doesn't have in magic. He makes up for in physical strength, and it's so good. I highly recommend it, especially just the characters. It's just goofy, just good old fashioned fun. Yeah, that's pretty much what I got going on. But I'm always happy to see new animes, as I always am.
I will say next season me and EA looked through it, and there's not like, I think there's one anime original next season that I'm aware of. I am sad that there aren't any anime originals that season. It is funny that because we talked about this maybe like 2 weeks ago or something like that, maybe even 3. But recently the Code Geass director, what's his name? Goro Taniguchi also said that anime would be done for if it just focuses on adaptations rather than anime originals. So I found that interesting because, yeah, it seems like as time goes by, we're getting less and less originals. And it's always fun to see manga that you read come to life through anime. You get the voice acting, you get the music, and you get to see it animated. But there's a certain joy in finding these hidden gems, as me and EA did with Apocalypse Hotel, where we didn't know what the fuck we were getting from it, but it was a really fun experience. And then 2, just being able to get an anime where you truly don't know what's going to happen, without any manga readers being like, this didn't happen, or even like light novel readers or visual novel enjoyers going, they didn't do this right. Yeah, so I wish we got more anime originals.
I mean, anime originals are like the lifeblood of anime. I mean, the biggest anime in the world is Neon Genesis Evangelion. That is, or the most influential.
And that's an original.
And that's original. So,
Cowboy Bebop's an original.
I mean, just go back to the 80s. The 80s and 70s and the 60s. There's original stories left and right.
Yeah. But I think it's more of a, maybe they feel like if it's a popular manga enough that it's just a fair bet that people will watch it versus an original. Kind of like what they do over here in the United States with movies, how everything's a reboot, a sequel, or whatever anymore. Nothing's original. But if it is original, definitely support it. You know, you got to support your Sinners, your Hoppers, and movies like that.
Yeah. Is Journal with Witch original?
No, it's not.
No, it's based off a manga.
We're not
Damn,
watching
I love
anything
that
that's
anime.
I don't think we're watching anything that's original this season. Yeah.
Well,
Not
that was the
yet.
last of the questions.
Yes. I want to give a shout out and a thank you to everybody who watched the stream tonight and anybody who may be watching a VOD while we end. Appreciate y'all. We hope to see you next week. But that concludes the podcast. So again, thank you and a good night from the KOA podcast. Again, I'm Sasuke the Savage. Everything animated, C Tactics. Hope to see y'all next week. Peace and love. We out.
Mwah, mwah.
Later.